lady. Hello, lady.
Hello, lady.
Hello, lady.
Hi, hello, lady. Hello, lady.
Hello, lady. Hello, lady. Come on, give him a hello, lady.
Hello, lady.
Hello, lady.
Hello, lady.
Elvis Duran in the morning show.
Well, I guess the theme of the morning is hello, lady. Good morning, Uncle Johnny. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back from the weekend. Morning. Hey, let's ease that music down a little bit. That's scary. It is Monday, March 31st. Tomorrow, April Fool's Day. A day designed for us.
Yay! Fools. Us fools.
Welcome to the day. Yes, a bunch of fools. Good morning, Danielle.
Good morning.
Hello there, Gandhi.
Hello.
Hello there, Scary.
Hi.
Scotty B's in Master Control.
Good morning.
I see producer Sam ready for the day.
Good
I see Froggy looking mighty sassy today. I can see that sassy look. And buenos dias, señor Rene.
Buenos dias, Elvis Duran.
I see Diamond. I see Garrett. I see a room full of people ready to do something. We're not quite sure what. Hey, over the weekend, I'm hearing from my friends who were boots on the ground at the Ultra Fest in Miami. They said the music, the rhythm, the vibe was so perfect. They had a great weekend. And something happened. Something major. Something almost as big as Danielle's birthday weekend.
Oh.
Sia and David Guetta came out during Afrojack's set, and they performed Sia. No. They performed Titanium live together for the very first time.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And if you heard it or watched it, I mean, they didn't even have to have the music up because the crowd sang all the words. It was pretty cool. So let's start it out. The very, very end of Ultra Weekend. We say thank you to David Guetta and Sia. Wow, still one of our favorite songs. Let's get into the Monday. It's not only Monday. May I be the first to say and give you all an Eid Mubarak?
Oh, nice.
Oh, look at you.
The breaking of the fast. You know what? We love nothing more in this room than breaking that fast.
Oh, yeah.
So congratulations. You got through, and it's time to chow down, baby.
That's serving my break fast.
I know, exactly. Let's roll into our first caller of the week, Caitlin, on line one. A few weeks ago, a woman called in, talked about working out at 5 a.m. Caitlin is her trainer. She's the problem. You're the problem, Caitlin.
Caitlin.
I'm the problem. It's me.
It's you. Well, you know what? On behalf of all of us who need to be working out, thank you to you and all the trainers waking up on a Monday morning. How you doing, Caitlin? How was your weekend?
Oh, it was awesome. I can't believe I'm talking to you. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Well, we love having you on. And you have that party girl voice. Is that something you always have? Or
Party girl voice 24/7. I've been as a trainer, I've been a teacher my whole life. So I got all the voices.
Well, this is why you have
talking all
that
day.
voice. Because you scream at people day in, day out. And so do I. We all do. We're all screamers. Well, Caitlin, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, how was your weekend?
My weekend was good. I would probably put it at an 8.
What made it so great? What made it so great?
Honestly,
you're not sharing.
Just got to be with family, friends, got to yell at people because I'm still training on the weekends.
Right. Well, good. It sounds like you weathered the storm. Welcome to the weekend reality. How many people are you training today?
Today I'm on the way right now. I work for a company called Orange Theory Fitness, and I get to teach group fitness classes, and that's what Eileen was talking about. And I'll tell you, the 5 a.m. crew want to be reckoned with.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I bet.
I'm sure they smack your asses like you did theirs, I'm sure. Well, look, that's what it's all about. Well, you know, we've been told, and as you know, they say the best time of day to work out is right now, the early morning hours. And we always use our excuse of having to work to not do it. So I don't know. And maybe we should get up at 2 a.m. maybe? 1:30?
No, I don't
I was
think
going
so.
to say, well, how much earlier do you got to get up?
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we're doomed. Hey, Caitlin is the first of the week. What do you have for her today, Straight Nate?
Thanks to Hackensack Meridian Health, we're going to send her the Elvis Duran in the Morning Show hoodie.
There you go.
Well, thank you. And I have to tell you one last thing. My parents were in the Bahamas the same time that you were. And I will tell you, I was watching your Instagram story like it was my job. I'm like, you got to go to the aquarium right now. They're there. I'm telling you. You got to find them.
Well, had they gone to the aquarium to look for us, we were the ones swimming with the sharks. That was us.
Absolutely.
Oh,
That's
that
why,
must have been you. All right.
Scary only has one leg left, but it works really well. Look, you have a
And
great
one
day
more.
today.
Thank
What's
you.
that?
I just want to say thank you. That's all. I want to say thank
You're very
you
welcome.
and shout out to Cindy over in Holy Child Academy because we used to be teachers together and we talk about your show every morning. So
And we had her on a couple weeks ago. Listen, tell everyone in Northport, especially everyone over at Maroney, getting the hot pots with spaghetti today and meatballs. You tell them we said hi, okay?
You got it. The best meatballs ever.
I know. They're pretty darn good. Thank you. Hold on, Caitlin. All right, end of the week. Let's at least pretend to be somewhat responsible and get into the three things we need to know from Gandhi. Gandhi, what's going on?
All right, President Trump says our Liberation Day is coming Wednesday as new tariffs kick in. He says the tariffs against Canada, Mexico, China, and the European Union will undo decades of those powers taking advantage of the U.S. At the same time, he says he couldn't care less if automakers raise their prices due to the implementation of the 25% tariff on all foreign-made automobiles. In fact, he said he hopes they do because he thinks people will start buying more American-made cars. The cost of cars is expected to rise about $10,000. President Trump says these tariffs will be permanent. Severe weather is threatening large parts of the country. Strong storms, hail, and tornadoes are possible from Alabama into Virginia. The storms will affect travel from New Orleans up to New York City. More than 450,000 power outages were reported across Indiana, Michigan, and Wisconsin yesterday as storms caused damage to trees and rooftops. And finally, today is the annual Transgender Day of Visibility, a day to recognize the trans community while drawing attention to the poverty and violence it faces. This year's day comes after a number of executive orders from President Trump curtailing the rights of transgender Americans, including their ability to serve in the military, participate in school sports, and get government documentation. The day was first marked in 2010, so today we wish everybody a happy Transgender Day of Visibility. And those are your three things.
You guys ready for your Monday? Yeah! Let's go.
Hey, it's Nicki Minaj.
What's up? It's the Kid Leroy.
This is Rihanna. Hey, this is Lady Gaga. Ooh. You're listening to Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
You like to live smart, but eating smart can be overwhelming. That's why Factor sends you chef-prepared meals that are ready in just 2 minutes. It's like putting dinner on autopilot. Pretty smart, right? Upgrade your plate, optimize your nutrition, and eat smart with Factor. Go to factormeals.com. Get started today.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
We're talking about how a very large portion of the planet is now coming out of Ramadan into Eid Mubarak, as they say. Congratulations, you made it. Now you can break that fast. And as the world starts to eat, I'm cutting down today. I've decided to remember that summer's on the way. Daddy's got to wear a two-piece. So today, here we go. High protein, high fiber. Brrr, rev it up. So I don't know. When we're together and ordering breakfast, let's make wise decisions for Uncle Elvis, shall we?
Okay.
Well, you know, if Scary can go through 3 months of sheer torture without eating anything, I can cut back and just eat protein and fiber, right?
Yeah.
Fart a little bit.
Easy.
Okay.
I would like
Yes,
you to
you
keep
wanna
the
say
rest of
something,
us
Gandhi?
in mind.
How's that?
When it comes to the releasing of the gas, it's a small studio. I understand.
Okay. We have ventilation, Gandhi. This is the year 2025, is it not? It's the year of ventilation. Let's see. What do we have going on this week? Do you want to look ahead there, producer Nate? What do you have?
Well,
what do we have?
We have Bobby Flay coming in, and I know he was just on, right?
Right.
But I thought it would be kind of interesting if we prepared maybe something we're proud of that we make in the kitchen at home, and he judged it, much like Andrew's mom's cat food stuffing.
Oh, no. Look, just because he said her stuffing tasted like cat food doesn't mean it did. I don't think it did, and that's the stuffing that family's been eating for years, and he really insulted his mother a lot.
But that's what Bobby Flay's.
Okay, so Bobby Flay's coming in. He was just on, but obviously he's coming in to push something.
Yes, he's got he's got a charity with Made by Nacho. That he's
okay. Oh, his cat. He should bring the cat in. Well, all right, so we've been requested to make our favorite dish to have Bobby, I guess, blind taste these things. He won't know who made what.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to do it. I think just something that you're proud of, that you eat all the time, that you think is delicious. I would love to know what a professional chef thinks of my meatloaf, for instance.
Okay. So we know you're bringing meatloaf.
I'm bringing my meatloaf.
Nice.
Oh, good.
I can't wait to taste all of your foods.
What do you mean by that?
Well, because I'm not making anything.
Oh, why? Come on, Danielle. How come you can't participate?
I don't even have time. So I don't have time to do it.
I'm kind of with
no one has
Danielle on
time.
this. I'm nervous because I don't know if I'm going to have time to do it. and also because I don't want him to call my thing cat food.
Right.
Well, then how come you just can't order it in and have it delivered to your house?
You did that last time, Danielle.
I did, but I don't want to do that again.
Danielle, use one of your mom's old Pyrex dishes.
I have an idea. Okay.
With the flowers on the side. What?
I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to do it.
Are you going to buy something? No.
I'm going to make something
Okay.
very easy.
I'll tell you what. Let's just stop talking about it. Let's not give away any secrets. I will be making something from scratch. But I'm not doing it for Bobby. I'm doing it for you. I'm not doing it for baby Bobby.
God.
So, no, Bobby Flay and Wednesday. What else? Is that our week? Is that all we have?
That's one of the only guests we have. It's going to be a slow week, but then it ramps up next week.
All right. I love slow weeks. So don't ask me twice.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Let's get into the horoscopes. Producer Sam, what'd you have for dinner last night? And would you present it to Bobby Flay on Wednesday for judging?
Yes, I would. I made stuffed peppers with our Victoria partner pasta sauce.
Okay, we're going to come back. Good. We're going to come back to you in a minute. We're having some technical difficulties. I heard stuffed peppers and sauce, which is great. You can bring that in Wednesday. Does anyone have the horoscopes? Scotty B. Well, we had Scotty. Can you talk into the microphone?
Yes, I sure can.
Okay, that's a good thing here on the audio-based medium.
Yes.
So we can't do them with Sam. So can you do all of them? Is that what's going to happen here?
If that's what you want, I'll do it.
Why not? Does anyone have a copy of it?
No.
It's all you, Scotty.
Okay. And now all the horoscopes from Scotty B, everyone.
All right. If it's your birthday today, you share it with Christopher Walken, Mark Antonoff, Ewan McGregor, and Al Gore. Capricorn.
Oh, God.
Here we go.
I want to go to that party. All right, go ahead.
Capricorn, it's nice to look back, just don't do it so much that you get stuck in the past. Your day is a 9. Aquarius, instead of wishing for opportunities, start making them happen. It's up to you to create the life you want. Your day is a 9. Pisces, put your needs before your wants. They might not be as employable, but they are non-negotiable. Your day is a 7. Aries, be careful with whom you let approach the situation. Not everyone has the ability to make it better. Your day is a 5. Taurus, if you feel you're being passed over, say something. Their reaction will tell you all you need to know. Your day is an 8. Gemini, check in on that person going through a tough time. Your contact is incredibly valuable. Your day is a 7. Cancer, if someone is causing you more harm than good, don't keep them around just to avoid making waves. Your day is a 6. Leo. Oh, God, that's me. If you take everything in moderation, you'll be able to enjoy a heck of a lot more. Your day's a 6. Oh, Virgo. Things may not work out the way you want them to, and that's okay. You'll find where you want to be. Your day's an 8. Libra, it's important to have fun no matter what you are doing. Find a way to make the most of a mundane task today. Your day is a 9. Scorpio, let go of your idea of whom you're supposed to be and be who you really are. Your day is a 10. And Sagittarius, start writing down your enjoyable moments of nostalgia. It will soon be a great collection to look back on. Your day is an 8, and those are your Monday morning horoscopes.
Well, that was very pleasant.
Yeah, that was nice.
Oh, thanks.
You did a great job there, Scotty.
Thanks. It needs to be broken up, though. It's like very mundane.
Well, then change voices like Nate does.
I will next time. Yeah.
By the way, so Bobby Flay is coming in, and he has a very, very special foundation named after Nacho, his kitty cat that did pass away. But he's on to new cats. I think he's another cat, so he's back in the cat game. So Bobby Flay will be in this week, and it'll be a great day with him, as it always is. Danielle,
yes.
How was your birthday weekend? Talk about it.
It was great. I had a great time. Lots of family stuff going on, and lots of fun with my kids and my husband, so it was awesome. And so much love from the listeners. Aww. I wish I could get back to every single person, but I could not. So,
and the Yankees scored like 142 runs on your birthday.
I know. Yeah, your Yankees scored like 500 points in one game. It was the strangest thing.
And it was like 80 degrees outside of my birthday. It was amazing. So,
perfect.
Couldn't have been better.
There we go.
It was perfect.
Well, perfect. Yeah. What do you have coming up?
We're going to talk about Chappell Roan and how she's upsetting parents with young kids. And Sean Kingston is going to jail.
Yeah. Our friend Tommy Daddario hosts I've Never Said This Before. It's a podcast where he interviews our favorite actors and artists. Tommy, who's on the podcast this week?
Oh, it is so good to be with you, Elvis. I have actor Anthony Cavan on the show today. Now, he stars in Exo Kitty on Netflix, and he opens up about how he almost said no to doing the show. You don't want to miss it.
I've Never Said This Before. New episodes every Tuesday. Listen on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts. Hey, as we all know, 9/11, more than just a day in history, it's a day that still taking lives. And we remember the 2,977 people who we lost on 9/11, including many first responders, absolutely. But even more first responders have died since that day from their related illnesses than on that day, believe it or not. Today, we have a whole generation of kids who know little to nothing about 9/11. So the Tunnel to Towers 9/11 Institute is righting this wrong by helping teachers educate kids grades K through 12 with nonfiction resources, full curriculum units with scripted lessons and activities, and background for teachers, nonfiction, first-person accounts told through videos, and the Discovering Heroes book series. It's a 9/11 Speakers Bureau for classrooms, a mobile exhibit. They've done it all. Interactive museum, 9/11 artifacts, and guides who experienced the day firsthand as firefighters here in New York City. To never forget, as we must never forget, we need to educate future generations. That's what Tunnel to Towers is doing. Help our nation keep its vow, never forget. Donate $11 a month to Tunnel to Towers at T2T.org. You can start at just $11 a month at T2T.org.
You're here to keep us going, keep the world moving.
Give it to me. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
We had this moment of beauty this past weekend here in the Northeast. I think it was Saturday, right? I was over 82 degrees at my house.
Yeah.
So I have a couple of friends who woke up early that morning at their restaurants, and they power washed the deck outside. They brought all the chairs out. They set up bars outside. I know 2 restaurants for a fact. They set up full bars outside for all the people to eat lunch and enjoy the day and have cocktails and just stay all day, wearing their shorts with the little blue-white legs sticking out. And then all of a sudden, it went from 80 to 50 in a course of 60 minutes. And the wind starts blowing. Yes! And umbrellas were flying around. And so they had to get all the bottles and go back inside. But we had that moment of incredible spring / almost summerish weather. It was beautiful.
I think we have one day this week that's happening again. Ooh,
We're going to have another hour with the outdoor bar.
I think there's one day this week that it's going to be warm. Isn't it scary?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, today's going to be 68.
Okay, well.
Well, no, it was 82. It was great. And I know that I was keeping an eye and almost stalking and trolling Gandhi and Coaster Boy Josh as they were rolling through New York City in a rickshaw in Times Square.
Don't ever do it.
So what did you guys do to put your brain in that sort of mode? Because that's unlike you.
Not good for the air, probably. We had a really good time. We went to Central Park, which Josh pointed out was like Coachella. I've never seen it that packed ever, and I go all the time. I love it. But it was just back-to-back people because everyone had the same idea. It's beautiful. Let's go outside. So we walked all around Central Park. We went and we got dinner at a really good Thai place. We were just checking out the city because it was a beautiful day.
Wow.
But we decided to take a quick break right in the middle and hop into one of the little rickshaws because Times Square was slammed, and I didn't want to be, in that crowd. We asked the guy
you hate to be touched.
I don't like being
by strangers, right?
In crowds, and then you have like a purse or a backpack. I just think people are taking stuff out of it. I don't want to do it. So we saw one of the little rickshaw drivers, and we asked, how much is it? And he said, a minute. And we're like, okay, cool. I don't know why we thought that was cool.
Wait, he said what? A minute?
That's what he said.
Oh, he mumbled it?
He mumbled it. So we thought, it's going to be pricey, but it's not going to be that crazy. Maybe it'll be like $75. We're only going 10 minutes away. We got out of that thing. He said $126.
Wow.
$126. We could have Ubered around the whole city for that. It was crazy.
So, did you yell at him or did you laugh?
Both of us started cracking up, and we're just like, wait, in American dollars? What are you talking about? And then we just paid him because who's going to fight with a rickshaw driver outside of Penn Station? Right. Not happening.
So as you know, the rickshaw, you sit in this basket, whatever, with a hoodie on top, and the driver actually is pedaling, right?
Yeah.
So he's pedaling you through Times Square. $9 a minute, I would charge that if I had to pedal. Scary, how much would you charge? You would charge a lot, wouldn't
I
you?
would charge. Absolutely, I would. That's actually it's actually an open air situation. They play nice loud music.
Yeah, the music's great.
They're vibing, and especially at night they have the neon lights going on.
No, that's not what I asked. What would you charge? Scary, you wouldn't even make it a block.
That's what I'm saying. He wouldn't even make a minute's worth of money.
I would pay double. I would pay double. I would charge double.
In New York layout, you would only pass one Starbucks. That's scary. Only one Chase Bank. Yeah, Nate, what?
Well, okay, so it's a pedicab technically, right? Because the rickshaw they pull just walking, so he was cycling.
Yes,
that is ridiculous. $5 a minute top.
Thank you, Nate.
$5.
That was a crazy amount.
$9 if he's walking,
and he paid it. They paid it.
Yeah, that's
I don't like to say pedicab because some people say pedo cab. And it's like, what? I don't want to take a pedo cab. This should be illegal. Let's get into Danielle's report. But I'm glad you had a good time. I was watching you guys, and then, okay, turn off the music. This is where I got an issue, and we're gonna have to talk about this off air.
Oh,
because it's happened to me before. Now the reverse way, but now it happened to me with you.
Oh.
You guys would post something, and I would try to call you the second after it posted, and no one picked up the phone. I know you were on the phone. I know that you could have picked up my call, and no one picked up the phone.
Well, there are a couple reasons for that. First of all,
number one, number two, go.
Well, we tried to FaceTime you, and you iced us. So
I never FaceTime because Mama's hair's in curlers. Go ahead.
Okay. But here's what happens, because if you notice, all of those photos, they kind of got dumped all at one time late in the evening. I submit that when I'm in my apartment, a lot of times I try to post things and send things and nothing happens, and then they all go at the same time. So somebody might think that I just posted something and call me, and I didn't. I tried before, and I get framed. It happens often. And also, I'll get like 20 texts at the same time, which can't be everybody texting me at once. It has to be my signal going in and out. So that's what I think happened. Josh can't speak for him.
Blah, 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 blah.
I don't know what happened with Josh.
You know what? You should be an attorney. You should be a trial attorney because you can justify anything.
But it's true. I'm sure anybody who lives in an apartment building around here probably has that same thing happen.
I know. I always say that the chairman of the board of Verizon doesn't live anywhere near my apartment building because I have zero coverage. That's the thing. You need to find out where the executives at cell phone companies live. Yep. They have the best coverage. I promise you.
They probably do. That's
live next to them. Yeah, Frog, what's up?
Yeah, when I lived in South Florida and we had hurricane, that one year we had like hurricane after hurricane after hurricane, everybody would say, oh, if you live near a hospital, your power comes back on sooner because you're on the same grid as the hospital. So it was always like, live near a hospital and your power will come right back on.
Wow.
When the hurricane's over.
So live next to a Verizon or whatever executive that's close to a hospital, and life is good. All right, Danielle, you're up. What do you have going on today? What's happening?
All right, well, this is pretty cool. I don't know if you've seen the video yet, but Jelly Roll did something pretty cool. So he just wrapped up a bunch of shows in Canada, and there was a deserving fan. But let me tell you how it all went down. So her name is Michelle. 5 years ago, she was hooked on meth and living on the streets, but she turned her life around, and now she helps others. So she was volunteering at a homeless encampment on her day off last weekend. She saw a guy with no shoes on. So she gave him a pair of shoes and some fresh socks. But it turns out he wasn't really homeless. There's this guy called MD Motivator, and he's well known on social. He goes around doing nice stuff for people. And one of the things he did was, he pretended he was homeless to see if somebody would help him out, and then he does something nice for somebody else, whatever. He told her who he was, and he rewarded her with VIP tickets to Jelly Roll's show that night. But it didn't end there. She got to meet Jelly Roll, and then she got blindfolded and surprised with a new car. How crazy is that?
Wow, that's awesome.
So cool. And the video is very, very emotional, so you got to check it out. Watch the whole video till the end because it's really cool. It's so nice. I love when celebrities do good things. It's wonderful. So last week we talked about this, that Kelly Clarkson was saying that when she won American Idol, she was kind of treated coldly by some people in the business. She was the new girl and wasn't asked to sit at the lunch table, if you know what I mean. So now we're finding out, according to our friend Rob Shooter, that it was Christina Aguilera that did it. Christina
surprised?
Aguilera.
Are you surprised?
Yeah, I guess not.
No.
And she said that it's funny because she got looked at that, she was an up-and-comer from this, show that manufactured pop acts, and so she wasn't taken seriously. But the funny part is that years later, Christina wound up as being one of the voice judges. So it's kind of crazy, or one of the coaches on The Voice. So yeah, there you go. But anyway, I think they're fine now. I think everything's good now, but who knows? SNL was a little strange this weekend. I don't know if you watched it, but musical guest Morgan Wallen abruptly bolted from the stage before the credits rolled. You saw it as you're watching him leaving, and everybody else is standing there.
With no regard where the camera was or anything. He just walked forward right in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Bye. Peace out.
And then he posted to Instagram a photo of his private jet with the message, "Get me to God's country." So he obviously didn't go to the party, which everybody is supposed to attend, I guess. I don't know if you have to attend it, but so there are a lot of rumors as to what went on. Of course, our friend Rob Shooter is saying like he's not welcome back. There's a lot of rumors that people on the set are very cliquey and maybe he wasn't included in things. A couple of other places I read that he was having some meltdowns backstage. So I don't know.
Well, the promos from earlier in the week, he didn't look very happy to be there either. The promos that they did earlier. So I don't think it was a good week altogether.
No.
Well, you see what Rob Shooter was saying about being a guest on Saturday Night Live. He says that they're all very cliquey.
Yes.
And sometimes they're not very, from what he hears, not always welcoming and warm.
Yeah.
So
It's like this
maybe
show.
it was the other way around. What do you mean this show?
It's like this show.
That's us.
Well, if it was cliquey, it's you and Diamond. What? You and Diamond and Andrew are the biggest. You are the biggest clique here. Don't you guys agree?
Wow.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You are the clique.
They're producers on my
Congratulations.
podcast.
Clicky. Hey, Clicky.
Oh my gosh! All right, let's talk about.
Hold on. Here's my pen. Let me click it. Clicky. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Diamond and Gandhi and Andrew.
Yeah, and we're doing it later today too. And Josh has been on it. Oh no.
Oh, he's part of the clique. All right, back to you, Danielle.
All right, so let's talk about Sean Kingston and his mother Janice. They have been convicted on 5 counts of wire fraud. So here's what happened. The U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of Florida presented the evidence that they did it. They obtained more than $1 million in property. His mom acted as an accomplice in a scheme to defraud sellers of high-end specialty vehicles, jewelry, and other goods. They could face 20 years in prison per count. So we don't know what's going to happen, but they're going to be sentenced this summer. So obviously we will figure that out. Man, what a crazy road for Sean Kingston, right? At one point he was the highest of the high, and now he's the lowest of the low. It's just so crazy. So Chapel Roan was on the Call Her Daddy podcast, and she basically said, all of my friends who have kids are in hell. She said, I actually don't know anyone who's like happy and has like a 1-year-old or 3 and under or 4 and under. And she went on and on and on. Well, a lot of people gave their opinion, and one of the opinions was Chapel Roan is a mean girl with extremely negative energy, and I'm tired of her pretending she's not. So a lot of people giving their opinion on what she said. Anyway, let's talk about Billie Eilish. This is pretty cool. She sat down with Complex, and she talked about the greatest of all time. And one of the things she said was the female rapper that she feels is the best of all time, the greatest of all time. And she said it was Nicki Minaj. So there you go. Pretty cool. What are we watching? Idol is on. The Voice is on. You've got Hollywood Demons, also an Oprah Winfrey special, The Menopause Revolution, and the series premiere of Gone Girls, The Long Island Serial Killer on Netflix. And that is my Danielle report.
All right, let's play a game. Let's have some fun. Let's do something. Let's burn some furniture. What do you want to do?
Well, today's National Prom Day. If you want some audio, we have prom staples, classics at prom that you're going to hear.
Like from proms and movies kind of things?
Yeah, just in general. If you go to prom, you're going to hear these songs for sure.
Okay.
All right.
Prom season starts today.
All right. Prom season starts today, according to Gandhi. All right. So someone should call now if they know a lot about proms. I don't know how to set this up. Help me out.
Music.
Okay. Music that proms made famous. Was that a twist on it? I don't know.
What? No, it's songs that you always will hear at prom.
Oh,
prom songs.
That they always play at a prom.
Yes.
Prom.
Yes.
Prom. Well, that's thong. All right.
They might play that one.
Call him. Why not? Call Diamond now if you know prom songs at 800-242-0100.
That's weird. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Banking with Capital One helps you keep more money in your wallet with no fees or minimums on checking accounts and no overdraft fees. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One, N.A., member FDIC.
Hey, it's Tate McRae with Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Tate McRae, she always stops by at this time. She always stops by at this time to say good morning. That Tate.
That Tate.
So busy.
Where's she going? Where does she go after she pops her head in to say good morning? She leaves. She just disappears into iHeartland. We don't know where she goes. Well, thank you, Tate. Good morning to you. It is at this same time every day. I think that's very predictable. Anyway, so as you know, New York City and Boston are always at odds. It's for some reason, usually baseball. But this weekend, Boston and New York City were at odds over the weather. While it was around 80 degrees on Saturday here in New York, it was 45 degrees cooler in Boston at the same time. And we're this close. If you looked on the map, we're this close.
Why is that so crazy?
Well, they were in the 30s up in Boston. Isn't that crazy?
That's nuts.
Gosh.
They say that was the widest temperature gap on record between Boston and New York City.
Wow.
Crazy.
It was even crazy just on Saturday how it went from so nice to then all of a sudden I'm freezing.
Yeah, that was nuts.
And then the next day it was disgusting.
Yeah.
Right. Well, as we kick off prom season, Gandhi once again has graced us with an incredible game. Prom songs. Is that the official name of this? All right, let's go talk to our friend Janine, calling in from Neptune, New Jersey. I love a New Jersey town named after a planet.
How are you guys? Good morning.
Morning.
We're doing okay. Neptune, we never really talk about Neptune. Why is that? Why is Neptune the unrecognized planet? Is it even a planet?
Well,
or is it a
Uranus
star?
is right next door, and that usually takes the...
Oh, yeah. That usually... No wonder no one was hanging out on Neptune.
Sucks up all the attention.
Uranus is right next door.
Oh, my God.
Anyway, so Janine, welcome to Monday. And Janine says she can name prom songs like a pro because she was on the prom court in high school.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I give you, Janine, royalty. Prom royalty.
Janine.
Very nice to meet you. So I hope you're really good at these because these are all from the first beat, but they're very, very popular songs that I promise you've heard a million times. I think you can do it.
All right.
All right,
Let's see if
I
you
am
can do it.
ready.
All right. Now make sure you play them nice and loud for Janine Scary. These are prom songs as we kick off prom season. And here is prom song number 1. Oh, please, Mary.
Dancing Queen by ABBA.
Yes. All right, now. Yeah, I don't know how many proms are playing that today, but if they're not, they're missing out.
Oh, no, they're still rocking that song.
Of course they should. It's a bop. All right, here's prom song number 2. What's this? Wow, one of Gandhi's favorite songs.
I just do. Whitney Houston. I want to dance with somebody.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. Janine, you are still on the prom court. Here we go. Prom song number 3.
Great song.
But I'm not going to get the name of that one. Nope.
But it sounds vaguely familiar.
I know. Yes, I can sing it, but I'm not going to be able to.
All right.
Oh, wait.
That
Are
is...
you better off alone?
Oh, no.
No. No, that is...
I don't know these titles. I don't know these artists. I just
It's okay.
sing the song.
Okay, well, you didn't get it. That's okay. It's a good song. Chris Brown and Forever. All right. All right, let's give you another one. Let's see if you can get this one, Janine. It's prom song number 4.
Huh.
Oh, even Danielle is stumped
What
on
is
this
that?
one.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Scary knows it.
Scary was at a prom just the other day. He was dancing to that.
Oh, gosh, I hope not.
Oh, no, I can't
What do you think,
get this
Janine?
one either.
All right.
Yeah.
Danielle, do you want to guess?
I have no idea.
It's good for you. It's Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah.
All right, prom songs. Let's try number 5. What is this?
Black Eyed Peas. I got a feeling.
Yes, it is. I'm sorry. But sometimes we got to dim the lights and turn on the mirror ball and have a slow dance for couples only. What song is this? What prom song is this?
Ooh, one more time, pretty please.
Okay.
Oh, that is Bruno Mars. The title is Just the Way You Are.
Yes, it is.
Good job.
What a great song. All right, let's try this one. Another prom song, number 7.
That song. I'm bringing sexy back.
Yes, you are. All right, how about another slow dance? Because it's getting late in the night. Everyone's all sweaty. Here we go. Song number 8.
Ooh, an oldie. Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper.
Absolutely. All right. Here's another one. I don't know. I'd like to see people's interpretation of a dance for this. This is prom song number 9. Big song.
Come on now.
Clearly a headbang song.
It almost sounds like Nirvana.
It is. You got it. Yeah, you got it. You know, nothing like guys in blue tuxedos doing air guitar to Nirvana. All right, I got one more prom song.
My prom.
Yeah, you're doing really well, Janine. Okay, here's your final prom song. What is this?
Peace up, A-Town.
Come on.
Ooh, isn't that, that's Yeah, isn't it?
Who sings
By
it?
Usher?
It is Usher. You got it. Whoa, Janine. How many did she get right there, Gandhi?
She got 8 out of 10.
Good God.
Not too bad.
Wow, that's awesome.
Pretty great.
That's great. It's like a Yankee game. That was incredible. Hey, you won big time. What do you have for our friend Janine?
Oh, well, you know what? I dipped into my bag of tricks and I got her $500 thanks to Crepe Erase.
Get here, guys. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
You know what? At the prom, the lunch ladies all use Crepe Erase. It's fabulous. It makes it look fabulous. Talk about Crepe Erase, Danielle.
I actually had a few people ask me last week about this. They said, what have you been using? You've been talking about that stuff. I said, it is called Crepe Erase. It is amazing. My mom started using it. I saw how well it did for her skin, for her arms and her neck. And I said, I got to try this stuff. And it really does work. Makes you feel softer, firmer, and visibly younger. So if you go to thebodyfirm.com/iHeart, thebodyfirm.com/iHeart, for a limited time, you get something pretty cool, and you save 20% and free shipping at checkout.
Look at that. Crepe Erase, or as they say in French, Crepe Erase. Again, what is the website again, Danielle?
It is thebodyfirm.com/iHeart.
Beautiful. You did fabulously.
Yeah, that was
Janine,
awesome.
Congratulations. $500. Thanks to Crepe Erase.
Thank you so much, guys. You guys are amazing. I'm so glad I finally got in.
We're glad you got through, too. I like you. I hope you play more contests, more games, because the other people just don't quite get it a lot of the time. As you want to. Hold on, Janine. Money on the way. $500 again, Crepe Erase. We love you. We do have... Oh, do we have a free money phone tap today?
We do. Thanks to the new Skittles Pop.
Oh, I love those.
Oh, we just tried those. Those are delicious. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. We love those. All right. Thanks to them, you get $1,000 with a free money phone tap on the way. And now 3 things we need to know. Gandhi, great job on that game. Love it. Thank you.
Liked it. All right.
Much appreciated.
A lot of people are waking up to some destruction today after massive storms swept through the Midwest. Now the East is preparing for the same. Strong storms, hail, and tornadoes possible all the way from Alabama into Virginia. The storms will affect travel from New Orleans up to New York City. More than 450,000 power outages were reported across Indiana, Michigan, and Wisconsin last night as storms caused damage to trees and rooftops. For only the second time in NCAA tournament history, all 4 number 1 seeds are advancing to the Final Four. Houston took down Tennessee. Auburn defeated Michigan State. Saturday's Final Four will see Houston take on Duke, while Auburn will match up with Florida. The winners face off April 7th for the national championship in San Antonio. The only other time all 4 number 1 seeds advanced to the Final Four was back in 2008.
Well, Froggy looks very happy today. What's up, Frog?
Go Gators. Gators are in the Final Four, first time in 11 years. That's exciting, and hopefully we beat Auburn for the second time this year and go to the championship.
Oh.
Okay, call me stupid, but I'm just now learning. I didn't know that the time and the periods in these games are different than what we're used to in regular basketball.
In the NBA, yeah. The NBA and college are different.
They do 2 20-minute halves, right?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they do quarters in the NBA.
Because we were watching the Auburn game last night, and Alex said, "Oh my God, look! You look who's going to win this." I said, "Well, no, it's only the second quarter." He said, "No, it's the second half."
Yep.
I mean, no, it says second. Oh, really? He had to explain it to me. How stupid am I? Did you know that, Gandhi?
I did know that, yes.
Okay.
I mean, no, I did not know that. We're learning together.
She's learning with you.
Danielle, did you know that?
I had no idea.
Okay, good. Thank you, Danielle. I love you.
No idea.
All right. Okay, back to the three things. Sorry for the stall.
Okay, hey, no problem. And finally, a new poll is showing that half of parents with adult children are financially supporting them.
Oh, jeez.
A savings.
Great. Here we go.
Exactly.
Yep.
Welcome back. The savings.com report surveyed 1,000 U.S. adults, and they say parents contributed an average of $1,500 a month to their adult children. Things from cell phones to rent, travel, whatever it is, parents are really chipping in. But the number one most common bill that parents are helping their adult children handle are groceries.
Wow.
Yeah, so if you have a kid and you think it ends at 18, think again. And those are your three things.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
Hey, Tate McRae just walked in. I read something that made me feel good because I'm one of them. It says you really love the gays.
Yeah. I do.
That feeling of owning your first Mercedes-Benz is hard to believe, but it's real. From the leather stitching to the iconic design, every element of a Mercedes lives up to its reputation. See for yourself at your local dealer. Offers are waiting.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Banking with Capital One helps you keep more money in your wallet with no fees or minimums on checking accounts and no overdraft fees. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One N.A. member FDIC. Welcome to the day.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Hey, welcome back from the weekend. We were talking a moment ago about Gandhi and Coastal Boy Josh out for a crazy, wild date in New York City. And you said you went to have Thai food. It would Top Thai, is that the name of the place?
Yes.
It's supposed
Delicious.
to be great. I've always wanted to go there. So you guys were having a great night. You're eating your Thai. You had some delicious flavors going on in there, right? And then what happened?
Well, we paid the check, and I would say within a minute of us paying and signing, they came over and said, "Hi, could you please leave?"
What?
Wait, were you saying something? Were you talking loudly or something? Were you being rude?
No, it was just really, they said it was busy. I looked around and I saw a couple empty tables, but they said, "We have a line outside. I'm so sorry. But, we have a time limit." No, you don't. There's no time limit. We looked around. I didn't see any signs or any time limits.
Wow.
But, we weren't going to be jackasses and just stay for no reason. So we left. But it was just funny because it was as soon as you paid. "Hi, could you leave now?"
Wow.
Well, okay, I do see both sides here. I mean, they needed turntables. I get that, At the same time, when you go out for a great night with a friend and you want to linger for a few minutes, you're catching up, BS, shoot the crap, as they say. And you're like, well, can you get out of here?
Yes.
Did they at least try to move you to the bar and buy you a drink or something?
No, they just said, "Can you leave?"
See, that's what they should have done. Wow. They should have offered you a spot at the bar and a cocktail.
Right, I agree. And I just keep thinking, I know we talked about this, it seems like it's so difficult to actually just go out and have a good, relaxing time anywhere in the city anymore. Everything is booked. You're either waiting in lines or you're getting kicked out after an hour and some change from being at a restaurant. Like, damn, man. People say New York is dead. No, it is way too busy.
Yeah, it's too alive. Can we just kill it a little bit? Remember that time we all went out to that Thai restaurant for lunch? And it definitely said on the table, "You have 45 minutes or whatever. Get out when it's done."
That's so crazy.
So what I did, and I knew it would work, I ordered a very expensive bottle of wine. "Oh, sir, you stay as long as you want." Okay, thank you.
Right. Money talks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it does. So, this past weekend, Danielle was celebrating her birthday with her family. And, at some point, you've given mom everything, right? But they gave you a very unique gift this weekend. What did you get from your family?
I brought it. I FaceTimed Froggy with it. Hold on, I brought it with me.
You did.
Hold on.
What else? She has it. Show and tell. Yeah, we love show and tell.
So they said to me that, because I love going to church, I go every weekend, and I'm a lot of faith. They said, "You know what? We thought it was time that this guy lived with us." So
what did they get you?
a Jesus, guys.
What, is that a Jesus doll?
It's a huge plush stuffed animal Jesus,
and he's got mandals on.
and he's even got his sandals on. Yes, and
Mandals.
let me just tell you something. So this is an exclusive from the Hallmark store, and they could not find him anywhere. He is sold out everywhere. So they
Wait,
went to
Jesus is sold out?
Yes, Jesus is sold out. They went to 3 or 4 different stores to find me this Jesus. And so now they brought him home, and he's very... Feel how cozy he is.
He looks soft.
I don't want to touch him.
What do you mean cozy?
He's very soft. He's a soft, cuddly Jesus.
But would you sleep with Jesus?
I did ask that question. I said, "Is it
to
a
who?
little
Did you
awkward?"
ask Jesus?
Well, no, but I asked my family if it was a little awkward if I slept with the Jesus doll, and they said no. They were like, "Because it's supposed to be. It's a plush. It's a stuffed animal."
Well, don't give him to Scotty.
No,
oh my God.
Scotty. Lord. But
anyway, yeah.
But I loved him. First of all, I was cracking up laughing when they handed him to me. It was so funny, and it's so cute, and I honestly really do like it. So I was very happy.
I mean,
it's not my only present, guys, but it was one of the presents.
But
we gave each other.
it is the best. I mean, what do you give mom that has everything? Yeah, Nate, what?
That's it.
I don't know how to feel about this.
Why?
Isn't that one of the commandments? Thou shalt not have false gods. And he doesn't even have the holes in his hand.
He's not a false god.
Nate.
I will say he's very, very soft.
He is, right? He's comfy.
Yeah, I like him.
He's so cute.
Well, I didn't know Jesus could be so cuddly.
Yeah, this is Jesus pre-crucifixion, obviously.
Sheldon said to me,
thank you,
"No,
Nate."
You know what, Nate? That's not even.
You can take a little.
Give me back my Jesus.
You take a little red Sharpie and.
Yeah, you should.
Anyway, no, you should not.
And Sheldon said, normally he wasn't going to come to us until after Easter, but he decided to come visit me early. So I thought that
Exactly.
was
Thank you,
very
Jesus.
Nice.
Well,
I'm very
happy birthday.
Thank
Nothing
you.
says love you, Mom, than a nice plush Jesus.
He's so cute, isn't he cute?
He is.
He's adorable.
I think he's so cute.
I sent this article from people.com to Gandhi this weekend. I remember when this story happened like 15 years ago. Mark Wahlberg has a 4-part docuseries out. Actually, it begins April 8th. It's called Spy High, where this high school in Pennsylvania, and if you're listening to us in Philly, I know you remember this story. This high school in Pennsylvania gave their students MacBooks to take home. What they didn't know was people at school were watching them on their cameras. These students had these MacBooks in their bedrooms, doing all sorts of, doing what they do on laptops. And hey, look, if the school gave me a laptop, I would be very careful what I did on that laptop, not knowing what was going out there. But this one kid was actually accused of selling drugs. They had him and did a screenshot of him in his bedroom on his laptop. They did a screenshot of him with a baggie that appeared to have drugs in it.
Yeah.
It turns out it was candy. It was Mike and Ike candy in a bag, and they accused him of. Anyway, so that blew the top off this whole story. Spy High, Amazon. It's going to be on Amazon April 8th. Mark Wahlberg produced it, and can you imagine?
No.
Sending laptops home with your students, and they were watching you on the camera. I don't know how much or how little. I want to see this thing.
Yuck. And how those lines could easily cross? I mean, you have kids in their rooms. Are they changing at some point and they're naked and now you're taking pictures of kids in their bedroom? I mean, aside from just violating their privacy, now you're getting into really icky territory.
I know.
Do you think that was in 2010, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's 15 years ago.
Yeah, can you imagine what they could do?
What is going on now?
Right, what's going on now? Can you imagine what they can do now? Even more damage and more. Ugh.
And they say all your smart devices are listening and watching you. Your TV, your phone, your fridge, or whatever it is, you sign off on the little terms and agreement or terms of whatever service that it's fine. And we all just do it.
I don't need the assistant principal knowing that I'm signing on to Boys Ahoy. I don't need that.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But okay, so always keep in mind. I mean, for God's sake, the other day we were talking to Nate about pork chops, and he was so going crazy about these pork chops he had for breakfast. And the next day, he turns on his phone, and what'd you see?
Pork loin cutting and pork loin recipes. It hurt us. It 100% hurt us.
They listen. They watch. So don't be messing with your pork if you have a laptop from school.
Yeah.
So bottom line.
It's crazy.
Anyway, so that's coming out April 8th on Prime.
Did these parents sue?
Yes.
Well,
okay.
Yeah, there was definitely some legal action. Don't you think? Wouldn't you? What?
Hells yeah, I would sue. Oh my gosh, forget it.
It makes me want to throw this work laptop into the Hudson.
Well, who knows?
Wait.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that laptop?
So I have two. I have one that I edit all my things at home, and then I have this laptop that I take back and forth all the time, too.
Which one did iHeart give you?
This one that I'm on right now talking to you guys.
They did?
Yes.
I don't know.
Nate has the same one.
Yeah. I leave it in like a lead-lined case when I go home.
Much safer.
I don't want them knowing anything I do in the privacy of my own
Well,
home.
that's the thing. If that's from iHeart, then they have the right to do that, I guess, right? So
I don't even bring my work laptop home. It stays here for that exact reason. I'm like, this thing is zipped up, hanging out. This is where it
Wait a
stays,
minute.
in the studio.
Even if they give you the laptop, they don't have the right to know everything that you do.
if they own it, they do. I do believe. Absolutely, I do believe they have the right
on it. Yes, they do.
Wow, that's crazy. Glad I don't have one of those.
Wait, Gandhi, was that laptop from iHeart or did I give you that one?
No, the one you gave me is at my apartment right now.
All right.
This
because
one
I'm watching you every day.
Listen, that's
on that one.
only going to traumatize you, I guess.
What were you saying?
No, I just when we're doing all of this stuff, whether it's a work issued laptop or not, we still sign off on, do whatever you want. We don't read all that stuff. So even the one that you buy from wherever you buy it could still be watching you.
Mm-hmm. All right. So again, April 8th on Prime, Mark Wahlberg's Sky. What did I say it was called? I don't know.
Spy High.
Spy High. I'm interested in seeing that. All right, coming up, your $1,000 Skittles popped free money phone tap.
Another free money phone tap coming up next.
Just call here again.
For the Elvis Duran in the Morning Show free money phone tap, no purchase necessary. Void in Montana, New Mexico, Washington, and where prohibited. For more info and rules, go to elvisduran.com/contest. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. The free money phone tap.
Yeah, it is. The free money phone tap. We're passing this bag of Skittles popped around the room. Everyone's loving it. Danielle's like, oh my God, you really started doing cartwheels when you tasted your first taste of Skittles popped.
And I go right for the reddish pinkish one because that's my favorite. It was really, really good. I went back for seconds and thirds. It was so good. So
Look, we've always had a love for Skittles, but this is different. You're not tasting the rainbow. Well, you are, but you're also crunching the rainbow. They're kind of crunchy, and they have original and new sour flavors, which I tend to move toward the sour flavors. Is it because I'm a sour person?
Yep.
I don't know.
Oh, wait, Nate. That was
Shut up,
supposed to
Nate.
stay inside. Came out.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, your word bubble's making noise. Scary. Is that the sour one you're eating?
Yes, I'm trying to open the bag. Hold on.
Oh, he's been defeated. Scary, it's already open. What are you doing?
Scary, you have thumbs. I don't know what happened.
The seal.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
it's sealed. But anyway, the sour is the one I want to try. I'm a sour guy, too.
Yeah, I love sour.
Yeah,
Open it up.
Anyway, it's just a new way to inject that incredible Skittles flavor into your life. And but the first time you have these, like Danielle will tell you, it's pretty incredible, right? You're like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, it's a big, like a really pop of flavor. It's cool because they're like freeze dried, and like freeze dried is the new thing. My kids love freeze dried. Yeah, it is like spaceman food. Yeah.
Sour's where it's at, guys.
So good.
Those people came down from outer space just so they could have these.
Yeah.
It's light, it's airy, it's fun to crunch down on. We love Skittles popped. Look for these bags wherever you buy your Skittles. Your Skittles dealer is waiting for you in both original and new sour flavors. Skittles popped. Crunch the rainbow, taste the rainbow, and thanks to Skittles popped, you're about to win $1,000 with a free money phone tap. If you call her 100 at 800-242-0100.
Don't answer the phone. Elvis Duran. The Elvis Duran phone tap.
Scary, what's your phone tap about?
So, Courtney emailed us to phone tap her husband, Irvin. Irvin just got his truck back last week after it was in the shop for several weeks. So, Courtney already called him to set him up and tell him that a rep from the shop called him saying there was an issue again with his truck. So, I'm going to start the call to Irvin.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
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 Hey, it's Rick from the Smelly shop. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm okay. Well, you got the orange Ford Explorer, right?
Yeah.
And you're driving it?
Yes. Why, what's going on?
That truck wasn't supposed to be picked up, dude. Some of the parts haven't even been put into the car. I mean, I have stuff laying right here in front of me.
Are you me?
No, that car's not safe to drive.
Oh, my God. This is funny. I just haven't put my finger on it yet, though.
Well,
I know.
dude, your car's missing guts. I mean, there's stuff. Ball bearings are out of there. I got, like, important parts of the car. I don't even know how that thing is even drivable.
Dude, I'm hearing like when I turn right, I get like a rubbing, like clicking.
Rubbing?
Yeah.
What kind of rubbing?
Yeah, kind of like a rubbing, like almost like some type of joint or something.
Can you reenact it? Like, what does it sound like?
Kind of like.
I'm sorry, your phone cut out. How does that go? Yeah, that could be a loose flux capacitor. That sounds like that's bad.
The car should have been done before I even took it off the lot. How about you tell me the parts that's missing?
A couple of ball bearings and a flux capacitor.
That's excellent. I'm glad you let my truck go like that.
I mean, do you want us to replace the flux capacitor? Is it running at 1.21 gigawatts?
You guys let them take the car, and you're calling me a week later, and I got parts out? What type of mechanic shop is this? To do nothing. You guys did nothing to my vehicle.
You know what? You could say that all you want, bro, but I still got some of the parts from your Ford Explorer still sitting on my garage floor over here.
Yeah, and I'm going to come and get those parts.
Well, okay, then that's going to cost you some money.
I wouldn't let you work on my 10-speed, buddy.
All right.
The way your professionalism is, you suck. I don't want my vehicle nowhere next to you, and if you keep with me, I'll sue your old mechanic place.
Well, guess
in a
what?
minute, in a heartbeat. You're a scumbag.
Mo took a in your gas tank, all right?
You in my gas tank? I'm at work right now. You're aggravating the hell out of me. You're telling me my car's going to die. I've been driving all over God's country, and you're in my gas tank? That's great. That's exactly what I want to hear while I'm at work. That's awesome.
Dude, you want me to make it up to you? I'm sorry, man. We just with you because we were pissed off. You know how it is in the shop. Manny, Mo, Jack, all of us. We were all just sitting around like
Manny, Mo, and Jack. You guys sound like they're stooges.
No. You're thinking of Mo, Larry, and Curly.
Yeah, I know. But the same, you get the point. That's what you guys are. You guys are stooges.
I'm a stooge. Listen, I'm a stooge who has 3 of your parts sitting on my garage floor, and you're driving around with a car which is about to fall apart.
It's not funny. You're laughing right now?
I mean, who's the stooge?
Give me your address right now. I'll be right up there. I'm going to snatch my parts out of there, and I'm going to kick one of your asses. No. This is bull.
How about the chain? Is the chain loose or what?
What chain?
The chain that I'm pulling right now, because you've been phone tapped. Hey, it's Scary Jones from Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Gotcha.
Swear to God, man. I got your girl on the phone.
Court, I'm going to kill you. What are you rubbing over there? Oh, my God. I'm going to kill you, Court.
The Elvis Duran phone tap.
No. The $1,000 free money phone tap. Thank you. Thanks to Skittles Popped. Someone's about to be $1,000 richer. Let's go talk to Barbara, line 6. Maybe it's Barbara. Hello, Barbara.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
It is a good morning. Are you the chosen one? Are you caller 100?
I guess so.
No, well, you are, definitely. You just won $1,000, Barbara. Congratulations.
Yeah, Barbara.
Thank you so much.
Oh, my God. Ring that cowbell, Scary.
We need
there
more
it is.
cowbell.
Well, we need maybe a bigger cowbell. That's like a... Anyway, Barbara, I hope you had a good weekend. Did you spend a lot of money?
No. I'm planning to spend right now when you get $1,000.
Yeah, you got $1,000. Start spending, baby. Go crazy. Go nutty. Thanks to our friends at Skittles Popped. You got $1,000. Barbara, thank you for listening. Hold on. Diamond's going to make sure you get this money safe and sound. Hold on. And there you go. Thanks to our friends at Skittles Popped. Another free money phone tip worth $1,000 tomorrow. Original new sour flavors and our new favorite Skittles flavors. You could crunch the rainbow, taste the rainbow. You can do both. Both with, I can't talk. I got Skittles Popped in my mouth. Sorry. Skittles Popped. Find them wherever you buy your Skittles. Thank you. Danielle, what do you have coming up?
We're going to talk about what TV house would you like to live in and the collab that never happened.
I'm going to live in the Flintstones house.
That's what you would pick, okay?
I love stone. Stone is very natural.
Okay.
Or the Jetsons house.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I can see that.
What about the Berenstain Bears? That was the one I always wanted. I know
they
they
had
were
a nice house. Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Yeah, it was a tree house. They lived in a tree.
I want to live in Nevermore Academy.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. Please. You
What
know, I
is
have
that?
a spooky house. That's Wednesday. Wednesday Adams. The Academy, that Wednesday.
All right. We'll get into the story in a second, so hang on.
The Brooklyn Boys Podcast.
I want to read his next one because he gave us 2 stars out of 5. How's your corned beef?
That's real good.
Take another bite. Okay, well, what is his review of our podcast?
Abe77.
Yeah.
Abe says, Stop eating during the podcast, dummies.
Listen to the Brooklyn Boys podcast on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Never forget. Join the Tunnel to Towers Foundation on its mission to do good in honor of America's heroes. Donate $11 a month at t2t.org. That's T2T.org.
Hello, lady.
Hello, lady.
Hi, hello, lady. Hello, lady.
Hello, lady. Come on, give him a hello, lady.
Hello, lady. Hello, lady.
Hello, lady.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
So, the women's Final Four is Friday. It's going on and the championship is on Sunday, right? The Final Four Friday, the championship is on Sunday. South Carolina and UCLA, they clinched their spots in the Final Four yesterday. TCU is going to play Texas. UConn will take on USC. There you go. They're doing great. These are exciting games. On the men's side, it's all number one seeds, as Gandhi was telling us earlier. Number one seeds in the Final Four taking place on Saturday. It's at Florida versus Auburn, Duke versus Houston, or as we say here in New York, Houston. And the next championship game is Monday that they're all playing for, right? So, Interesting. Wow, it was fun watching that Auburn game last night. Interesting. Any thoughts about the college basketball? Anything?
I feel like a lot of brackets probably are accurate right now because they're all number one seeds as far as the men go, right? And that
I saw last night that of the 24 million, I think it was 24 million brackets that were put through ESPN, that over 11,700 are still had these Final Four teams.
Yeah. Because if I knew nothing about basketball, I would just assume, they're the best players, ranked number one. Put them through.
Hey, are you kind of intrigued at the fact that I'm talking sports?
I was wondering why you were watching basketball. What's going on?
Because Alex has the fever and he's betting on every game.
Okay.
So we have to watch.
No,
it really isn't about who wins. It isn't about who wins. It is about how much money he loses or makes.
Do you have a team of the Final Four that you want to win?
I love Auburn. I don't know.
I still think St. John's has a chance.
I'm sure they can get a ticket, Danielle.
I wish they did.
Okay, let's talk about your Yankees, okay?
Yeah, Yankees!
Their new torpedo bat is causing quite a stir, disrupting the baseball bat industry, I guess.
Yeah. I would like to point out that Judge does not use that bat. There you go.
Okay. Well, anyway, but with that said, Yankees, I guess they set a franchise record, and they had 9 home runs in a game Saturday. They finished with 15 total in their 3-game sweep of the Brewers this weekend.
It was a little crazy. It was awesome. And it was on my birthday. I was like, this is the best birthday present ever. I love this. Game. It was a crazy game.
Let's talk about this bat.
Yeah.
The torpedo bat. I mean, it's
legal.
It's totally fun. It's legal.
Yep. And actually, over the weekend, there were some other teams around in the MLB that were like, we're going to start using it now. So the thing is I wonder if everybody starts using it and everybody starts doing really, really well, will at that point they say, maybe we need to look at this? I don't know. But I was thinking that over the weekend, and I was curious as to that. But who knows?
And there you go. There's your sports moment. That's all you get. That's as far as I go.
So in depth.
And it's also science, Elvis, because they were analyzing where, I can't remember who it was, Volpe, where the ball was connecting on his bat, and they realized it was at a different spot. So they're like, well, let's just move the wood over that way. Yeah. How crazy is that? You have people analyzing this thing,
crazy.
And then they were able to capitalize on it.
You know what? Maybe we should all take a hint and all move our wood a little bit.
Wow.
Yes, Gandhi.
Oh, no. I was just thinking about the actual act of everybody moving their wood right now.
Me too. Let's get into. Let's go around the room. What's on the minds of the people in the room? We have a room. Let's go around it. What do you say? I'll start with Froggy. What's on your mind today?
Do yourself a favor. Don't ever say out loud, things are going really good. It's really been a smooth time lately. I made that mistake last Thursday. And then on Thursday morning, my washing machine flooded half of our house.
Oh, no.
So do yourself a favor. Do not say to yourself, things are going really smooth. Everything's great. Just keep that thought. Don't put it out into the universe. So, just Be careful.
There's nothing wrong with saying things are going great. That doesn't mean your washing machine's going to explode.
You say it out loud. That's fine. That's on you, not me.
Well, because I was thinking that same thing sort of this morning. They say start every day saying out loud the things you're grateful for.
Okay.
Well, so if I say I'm grateful for A and B and C, are they all going to disappear or be run over by a car?
That's different. I was more the case like, yeah, things are great. Everything's really smooth. We haven't really had a catastrophe in a while. Boom, catastrophe shows up.
Did you knock on wood after you said that? You always have to knock on wood. Wood has to be available someplace.
No, I didn't have any wood available.
See, wood seems to be a part of our daily thing today. I mean, we're all talking wood.
Yeah.
What's up with you today, Danielle?
So I have to say happy 16th birthday to my son, Preston. He turned 16 today. It's insane, and I look at him, and I don't know. He walks down the hall like at the house now, and it's a man coming at me. It's like this crazy. But we're so proud of you, Preston. We love you so much. You're so talented. You're so kind. You're sweet, you're funny, and you know, I don't know what I'd do without you. So they actually told me he was a girl when I was pregnant with him at first, and I didn't want a girl. I wanted another boy. And, you know, it's crazy to me that, we know he's a boy. So there you go. So happy birthday, Preston. We love you so much. So, happy birthday.
This just in, they know he's a boy.
They know he's a boy now, 16 years later. No.
Spencer and Preston, they're both great kids, and obviously because they have great parents, that has a little to do with it, I'm sure.
Thanks.
Hey, Scary, what's up with you today?
You know, for 74 years now, the Hoboken Police and Fire Department had this tradition where they get together on like the last Sunday of March, and they have a communion mass, and then they all share a meal together, and they honor all their fallen heroes that they had over the years. It's been this tradition, time-honored tradition. And they had asked for a donation for some food. Corned beef, so St. Patrick's Day month, whatever, the whole thing. So they called on our friends at Thumans. Our friends at Thumans, who are partners of ours,
love Thumans.
Donated up to almost 200 pounds of corned beef, just because that's the kind of brand they are and what they do. They just wanted to have it, give it over to the people who needed it the most, and they didn't ask for anything in return. But I wanted to shine a light on them and let them know that I think that what they did was awesome.
Excellent. I love that. And by the way, Thumans is a partner of ours. We love them.
Yep.
And thanks for pointing that out. They deserve to be thanked. I love that. Love you, Thumans. Hey, what's up, Gandhi?
I realized something over the weekend. Something happened to me that I didn't understand how bad it could be. So Coaster Boy Josh and I were walking through Central Park. There was a couple coming toward us, so we both split. We went around them. In half a second, Josh and I got separated, lost each other, could not find each other.
Wow.
It was, I mean, you hear about it happening all the time.
Yep.
You understand, okay, kids, just sometimes they run off and they're gone. But two grown adults getting separated in half a second, not being able to see each other, having no idea. Both of us were so confused. And by the way, Josh's emergency response was to sit down on a bench and just think about it. I was panicking.
Did that work out?
It did work out, yeah, because we had our phones. So he ended up calling me, and he's like, where the hell did you go? How did this happen? But I was just thinking, wow, we're grown-ups and this happened. I can't imagine with little kids how scary that has to be. And, hold on. Buddy system is important. Hold hands. It's a big city. It's a busy city. And Josh is no help if you do get lost.
Don't call Josh.
But he will call you. I actually thought he got kidnapped. Because I'm like, he was next to me a second ago.
They would bring him right back.
They might. He's too big to get. But I was worried.
They would pay you to take him back. Here.
They might.
Here's a ransom for you. There you go. The city, the mall, wherever you are where there's people, it's so easy to get separated, even if you're Josh and Gandhi. So keep an eye on each other. That's why we have phones. You can text each other.
Yeah.
What about you, Straight Nate? What's up?
I love non-traditional and inventive breakfasts. Right?
Talk about it.
Breakfast pizza, sign me up. Eggs Benedict with pulled pork, absolutely. This past weekend, I had pork chops. I went to this place called the Dilly Duck in Norwalk, Connecticut. And oh my God, who would have thought having a pork chop for breakfast would have been that delicious?
Really? From the South, Froggy and I, we grew up on pork chops for breakfast. It's kind of a thing. Yeah, no, really.
Never had it before. My God, try something new. Don't just get pancakes and eggs. Do something different.
Well, or get pancakes, throw a piece of fried chicken on top of it.
Seriously.
That seems to be doing well.
Seriously. It's like you have 55100, text message rate supply, whatever. What's that inventive breakfast item at your place? I love this stuff.
Okay.
It's my
pork
favorite.
chops. What's next? What about you, Scotty? We're doing Scotty B as an added feature on Around the Room. What's going on, Scott?
Well, thank you. Just a quick proud dad moment. So believe it or not, my daughter Ashley is ready to go to college. And she got accepted into a lot of really, really good schools. This weekend, we went down and visited Froggy in Jacksonville. And then we headed over to Gainesville, where she decided that she's going to go to University of Florida.
Awesome.
Go Ashley!
Go Gators. She got
go.
accepted. She committed, and that's what we're doing.
That's
and it's
so
very exciting.
cool.
Yeah, and
Dude, I'm so jacked up about this.
it's great. And her sister is here behind me going, what about me?
Oh.
Yeah.
You're not going to college yet, Cooper. Sit down.
Any day now. She'll be looking at colleges, too. How you feel about that, old man?
Oh, my God. I'm very proud. I'm a proud dad. So
You should be. You know what? You've done so well. And you're doing so well as a dad. Hey, let's get into the 3 things we need to know from Gandhi. Let's move on with our day. Gandhi, what's
All
up?
right. Elon Musk handed out a pair of $1 million checks to 2 attendees at a town hall in Green Bay on Sunday. His political action committee organized the event for people who signed a petition against what it calls activist judges. Musk and his group are backing Republican Supreme Court candidate Brad Schimmel ahead of Tuesday's critical Wisconsin Supreme Court election, which he is calling gigantic. The state's attorney general had filed a lawsuit against that action, as Wisconsin law bars giving voters anything of value to influence their vote. However, so far, a judge has decided to allow Musk's payouts anyway. Interesting.
That's a weird story.
Things are getting weird. A proposed California ballot initiative, speaking of weird, is being named after the alleged United Healthcare CEO killer, Luigi Mangione. The Luigi Mangione Act would make it harder for insurance companies to deny medical care and would require the companies to pay full coverage without itemized lists. The Attorney General's office recently received the proposal from a Los Angeles attorney, and if passed, could sue insurers and receive attorney fees as well. Despite the charges he faces in New York City, we know that Luigi Mangione has thousands of supporters as a symbol against perceived unfair practices by health insurance companies. And finally, Apple is turning its attention to the health industry. According to Bloomberg, the company is revitalizing its health app that includes a new AI doctor enabled to personalize care. It's working to advance health sensors and work through operational roadblocks related to monitoring glucose and blood oxygen levels. The company is also including a food tracking feature. The new features are expected to be released next year. And those are your 3 things.
Hey, so as you know, tariffs are about to kick in, I guess, Wednesday for imports as far as automobiles and automobile parts, rather. Is that Wednesday? I mean,
Yes.
I don't have the story in front of
Liberation
me.
Day is Wednesday.
Okay, so if you want a car that was built in another country, you need to be buying this thing before Wednesday. Is that correct? Is that how the story goes? I don't know what the facts are. That's
not
from-
sure that
I
it's
think it's
that
on
immediate.
vehicles that are coming in as of that day, right? I think anything that's here is grandfathered in, I would think.
Or if it's already been shipped and will be arriving at some point.
I don't know.
We have to go check.
I have so many friends asking me like I'm Mr. Car Dealer. I don't know. So if someone could text us, and we'll assume you know, I don't know. That's us. Stick to the facts, whatever they are. Let me know, because I have several friends that they want some cars, and they're like, well, what do we do? Where do we go? And I just wish we knew the story so we could let everyone know. So we'll look it up for you. Or consider buying American. There's another option. Just saying.
Yep.
With that said, we'll be right back.
Oh, now we gotta go. Good morning.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Never forget, join the Tunnel to Towers Foundation on its mission to do good in honor of America's heroes. Donate $11 a month at t2t.org. That's T, the number 2, T.org.
Hi, this is Lady Gaga, and you're listening to my friend Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
Oh, wow. She just had a birthday. I think, Friday was Gaga's birthday?
Yeah, the day before Danielle.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind hearing some Gaga in a few minutes. Also, Ultra wrapping up last night in Miami. And one of the big headlines is, of course, David Guetta and Sia coming out with Afrojack and doing Titanium, the first time they've done it live ever. They have a new song out, David Guetta and Sia, and maybe we'll play that for you in a couple of seconds. Let's get some sound in here with Garrett. Garrett, what do you have today?
All right. Does anybody in the room have truck nuts on their truck?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
No.
Yeah.
Froggy, do you have
Yeah.
chuck nuts? You would be the one.
No, I thought about it, but I didn't do it.
Well,
Whoa, I got mine because you had yours. I'm going to take mine off.
Well,
Please do.
Don't go driving in Idaho because apparently it's illegal to have truck nuts now. Here's all the people in Congress talking about why it should be illegal.
I've also heard an argument about this bill saying, well, it could penalize people who put certain things on their trailer hitches. I don't think we need to go into that, but there's certain things people put on their trucks that look like part of a male anatomy.
They call them truck nuts.
Thank you.
They're gross, they're offensive, and kids on the road see them. So why wouldn't the police get a call and say, that offends me, pull it off the truck? Because now this bill will allow it.
Who calls the police? Like a ball of fun.
This is the dumbest thing I've heard on every side of the argument. Like, why is it even being discussed?
I love that guy who just couldn't say it. It's the male anatomy.
The thing.
And she's like, it's truck nuts, okay?
All right, so let's go to Georgia. Georgia wanted to break the Kazoo World record, so they got over 1,700 people to show up. Problem is, they were short by 4,000 people.
Is everybody ready?
We love kazoos.
They had fun, though.
How many were there?
Over 1,700.
Oh, wow.
They needed 5,000 plus.
Okay.
All right. Will Smith dropped his album on Friday. Don't know if you got to listen to it over the weekend, but people are talking about the beginning of the album where he kind of talks about not being canceled.
Will Smith is canceled. Oh, you can't cancel no I can't. He walking around like he all invincible or somebody.
Don't be messing with Will.
He the Fresh Prince.
And that's the most I could play because then after that he just drops the F-bomb a lot on that
I
one.
thought he was the rapper who never cursed. I thought that was his thing.
Times have changed.
Cool.
All right, so Pentatonix getting back to their roots because, when Pentatonix first started, they did a bunch of covers and montages of artists and all their songs. So over the weekend, they dropped one with Daft Punk, and here's just a small clip of that.
We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our close to the stars. We're running to the sun.
There they go.
I like the deep voice guy a part of that, though. The boom, boom, boom. All right, and then finally, from Ultra over the weekend, you were just talking about Sia and David Guetta coming out with Afrojack and performing Titanium live for the first time, and this is what that sounded like.
That must have been awesome.
That's so awesome.
We've got to go to a festival. I've got to go to a music festival. How about iHeart? Good idea.
Okay,
Music
yeah.
festival.
I like that.
All right. Oh, that's right. We can get into that one. Okay, cool. And there you go. Good American, Gary.
No,
Thank
I
you.
think
All right, so this new song, David. God,
my
bless.
God.
Scary.
He's going to
okay?
hurt himself one day.
I know. He's going to break a rib. You heard David Guetta and Sia with Afrojack doing Titanium for the first time live. We have a new song called Beautiful People from David Guetta and Sia. We've never heard this before. So we're going to hear it for the first time just as you hear it for the first time. Let's see if we like it. Let's give it a test run. Make it or break it, as they say. And there you go. And that's it. Bravo. Bravo.
I like it.
That's the sound of 1.5 people clapping. That was Beautiful People, brand new David Guetta and Sia. Of course, if you went to Ultra this weekend, I doubt anyone is listening right now if they went to Ultra this weekend because they're still sleeping.
Yeah.
They're under a park bench, sleeping it off. Our friend Abraham was there. He did lots of video, had a great time. It looks like it was just a major party. Does anyone have a guy over at New Balance? I need a guy.
Oh, why? What do you need?
Because they have these new grandpa shoes. I got to get them. Have you seen these?
No. What do they look like?
They're New Balance. They just released this new line of, they look downright orthopedic, these things.
Geez.
I mean, they are, don't you remember when shoe companies, sneaker companies started coming out with dad shoes.
Yeah.
Like the big one. These are granddad shoes. I mean, they're just like nothing special, like pebbled leather with normal laces and the New Balance logo on the side, but they're $250.
Yeah.
For the granddad shoes. I'm not paying that. Granddads don't pay that.
I want to see what
They
they
would
look like.
never.
So if you have a guy, who's our shoe guy? Garrett.
Yeah,
We have a
Garrett.
shoe guy.
Garrett's got a guy.
I know. Well, he has a guy. Well, we have a guy. That's
We
right.
need
I don't-
somebody that works at by where the New Balance.
I don't think you do. I think you can just go in and probably get these.
I mean, don't nurses get discounts on shoes like this?
Maybe.
I mean, they're
Maybe.
orthopedic.
I want to see what they look like. I didn't get to see
They're
them
not
yet.
lining up for these?
Yeah. Well, yeah, they're in all wheelchairs and walkers, but they're lining up for these things. They don't even have Velcro on them, which I was a little surprised about.
That's shocking.
They're called Allerdales. They actually came out with a brown version earlier, but now the white ones are out.
I see it. Allerdale.
Allerdales.
That is a
Let
grandpa
me see.
shoe.
That is
a grandpa
no,
shoe.
you don't
pop
want that.
shoe if ever I saw one.
Of course you do. They're hot.
Are they on trend? I think I want them.
They look
Of course you
non-slip.
do.
That's great.
You're scary. Are they on trend? I think I need these. Yeah, there they are. Oh my God, I gotta have them.
I can't afford
What? Well, no, that's what I'm saying. 250 is a lot. If we
that
have
is
a
a
guy.
lot.
All right, okay, just let me know, text me. Let's get into Danielle's report. Danielle, while you're doing the report, I'm looking for some granddad orthopedic shoes.
They do have a really cute New Balance sneaker that everybody's wearing. I just got them in pink. They're really cute. I want them in every color. They're supposed to be the most comfortable ones that they have. Like the track kids are wearing them and stuff. They're really cute.
Isn't that funny? New Balance, they're doing track kids shoes and they're doing orthopedic shoes for
Grandpa
granddads.
shoes.
Love all,
They're-
serve all.
I know, full spectrum. All right, Danielle, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking a coffee because I'm choking on almond butter. All right, hold on.
Oh my God,
You need me to
you
come
got a
shove my
busy.
finger down your
I
throat?
might need you to. Hold on.
Okay.
She will. She did that to me the other night. I wasn't even choking.
All
right, Danielle, let's go.
All right, let's talk about James Patterson. How about this? He is teaming up with Mr. Beast, and they are writing a thriller novel together, which is interesting. I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. Apparently, there's already an 8-figure bidding war for the rights to the book. How insane is that? That's insane. All right. Now, when you're watching television, a lot of times we look at the houses that our favorite characters live in and we go, oh, I would totally like to live there. So, like, for me, it would be like a haunted establishment. Like, I'd love to be at Nevermore Academy from Wednesday or Hill House in Massachusetts, something like that. But do you guys have any houses that you look at and you go, wow, I wish I could live in that house while you're watching a show? Okay, what show, Nate? Breaking Bad,
Brady
maybe?
Bunch house.
Yes, the Brady
Hello.
Bunch house. Okay.
Remember that old show? It's in reruns. The Munsters.
Yes, but just as it is, don't clean it up.
Oh, absolutely. And they had a fire-breathing dragon that lived under the staircase.
So cool. Well, they just polled 2,000 people and asked them that same question. And I'll give you the top 5 places they would want to live. The Bridgerton Mansion in London from Bridgerton.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a whole different
Right.
level.
Monica's Purple Apartment in New York City from Friends. Blanche's Miami home from the Golden Girls. The Banks Mansion in Bel Air from the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. But coming in at number 1 was the Tanner House in San Francisco from Full House. So, yeah.
Where's Downton Abbey?
Downton Abbey. Let me see if I see Downton Abbey on here. I do not see it on my list of the top 20.
That's a fixer-upper. Let's go.
What about SpongeBob's Pineapple Under the Sea?
That is not
I
on here
know.
either.
This is
I'm
crap.
sorry. No
That
SpongeBob.
list sucks.
No, sorry. Okay. So Lil Nas X revealed that, guess what? He was supposed to be working with Taylor Swift, that she actually offered him something on one of her songs, a verse, and he said he just couldn't catch a vibe to it, so it didn't happen. He was telling E! News about it, and he also said that he thinks if they ever do something, it will be a smash hit, so we will see if it does happen one day. So the auction of O.J. Simpson's personal items ended over the weekend. The Bible that Kim Kardashian had offered $15,000 to buy went to an anonymous bidder for more than $80,000. Robert Kardashian wrote inside the cover, "God loves and he will speak to you with his words. Read this book every day. I love you and God loves you." And of course, OJ received that Bible the day after his arrest for the double murder. Cardi B, I don't know if you've been following what she's been doing lately, but she's going public about what's going on with her and her ex, Offset. So she's blaming him for ruining her Valentine's Day. She's also accusing him of revenge porn. She's also claiming that he is so obsessed with her that he's still stalking her by tracking her travel arrangements, by sending like all kinds of things to her that he shouldn't be. And apparently she's like sending Offset's new girlfriend screenshots of text messages of him begging them to get back together. Like there's like a crazy something going on back there. And I hate that it's like unfolding in front of everybody, but it is. So yeah.
I'm sure it'll end well.
Yeah, it sounds like it is. And by the way, she's even saying that like she's teaming up with like she says that he's teaming up with bloggers to spread all these bad rumors about her, and she claims that she has the proof. So I don't know what's going to happen there. So interesting. Anyway, don't you guys say when you read stories like that, so happy that I'm not that famous and that I don't live in the public eye like that, you know?
Scary wants it more than anything.
No, Scary, that would be awful.
Yeah, it would be terrible.
Let's he doesn't mean that. And look, and then he gave me a face like, no, it wouldn't be. This would be awesome. Oh my gosh.
Scary playing stories about himself all the time.
Oh my gosh. So what are we watching? We are watching American Idol. We are watching The Voice. We are watching Hollywood Demons, an Oprah Winfrey special, The Menopause Revolution, and Just for Nate, Gone Girls, the Long Island serial killer on Netflix.
Oh,
and that
I'm not a murderer.
And that is my Danielle report.
Who has totally caught up with White Lotus? Anyone?
Me?
No.
Oh, okay. So how was it last night? I didn't get to see it.
Nate, stop listening.
I don't care about Nate. Nate doesn't matter. Well, I'm asking you, was it good or bad?
I thought it was great. It leaves you, I mean, some things are starting to get not necessarily resolved, but forwarded a little bit more.
Well, they need to because we only have one more episode after this, right?
Right. And things have been moving quite slowly. There were some things that made me laugh out loud. There's just a lot of, oh, where is this going? I can't wait.
What is the character's name? I love her. She's beautiful. She was in another season of White Lotus, and she's doing the trade from another resort, and she's. What's her name? The character. She's great. She's so beautiful, and her son is visiting. And
I'm bad with this. I'll look it up. Continue.
Donna. Is it Donna?
No.
Carol.
No.
It's a very, very popular name. It's
hanging out with porn choppers. Porn chai? I think Porn Chai is the guy's name.
Porn
right?
Chai, yeah.
Yeah.
Porn Chai.
Yeah. Who
I don't
slept with
remember
her?
Porn Chai.
I'm sorry. Did I give that away?
Andrew
Sorry
said
about that.
is it Belinda?
Belinda.
Yeah.
So she's always wearing like the robe.
Yeah.
She's always wearing a robe, and it seems like every scene with her in it, she's startled by a sound. She clutches her robe and looks around.
Yes.
And then she gets up and leaves the room.
Mm-hmm.
Almost every single scene she does is that. I don't know if you noticed that. She's always clutching her robe and hearing a sound behind her.
She has a lot to be nervous about. I get it.
She does. So, okay. There's so much I want to talk about, but we can't, and I won't. Not because of you, Nate, because of other people.
Thanks.
Well, I know, but you kind of overplay that card a little bit. Well, am I the only one that thinks that he goes a little overboard?
He does go overboard, but he's also just a wild hypocrite, which is what makes it worse. Because when Nate wants to talk about something, it's getting talked about.
Because I know how to give a spoiler without giving a spoiler.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
I say what to be excited for without leading you in a different direction.
You tell me yes. So you get upset if people even say something's good or bad. You say that's a spoiler.
It sets
However,
expectations.
you'll come in here and be like, ugh. Best episode ever. That scene between so and so and so and so. Best acting I've ever seen.
And if we said that, you would go, "Sir, you're giving it away. You're making me know that it's a good episode. Now you're ruining it for everybody. Sit back, sit down, sir.
Fine.
Take a seat.
I'm sitting back.
You rat bastard.
You can't have it both ways, Nathaniel.
You are a hypocrite, but we love you. You're pretty cute for a hypocrite.
I won't say anything ever again.
Oh,
Period.
he's taking his ball and going home. No.
All right.
I'm dying to see it, but I will say that there are spoilers everywhere about last night's episode. Mm-hmm. So in particular, no, I can't say it.
Nate, go home and watch it fast.
Let's do it right now. I'll watch it in 9-minute pieces here during our commercial break.
No. I'm worried about a lot of people listening, and I don't want to get anyone upset. And also, I didn't stay up late enough to watch Righteous Gemstones. The new episode came out, but it doesn't drop till 10 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
I do believe. And I've heard last night's episode was rip-roaring funny. I hope I'm not spoiling anything by telling you that a comedy was funny, Nate.
Well, you could be. Because
what?
Sometimes they're dramedies or something, and it goes in a more serious avenue. So if you're saying it's funny,
Righteous Gemstones is a dramedy.
Oh no, not that. Yeah, that Righteous
it's all
Gemstones,
comedy.
I would expect to be funny, right?
What else is out that we're watching? Anyone? What are you watching?
Oh,
anything?
Okay, I was about to start watching The Pit.
Everyone's saying that's good,
and then I realized hit play. It said there's too many people streaming. Thank you, Max.
What?
So apparently my password is somewhere, and people are watching stuff on my password.
Change it.
Gandhi.
I know.
Gandhi took that from you. I think you gave it to Gandhi.
No, I have my own, Max. Thank you very much.
Also, we started watching this film. Another Nicole Kidman. She has so many projects out. She is the hardest working woman in show
Is
business.
this the one where she's evil or not a nice person?
Well, it's called Holland.
Yeah, I think Sheldon was just telling me about that he wanted to watch that.
We just started watching it. They're actually in Holland, I think Wisconsin, but there's windmills everywhere. I'm trying to figure it out. Anyway, we started watching it when we turned it off. But should I continue? Does anyone know if it's worth watching?
I've not seen it. I don't know.
We watched American Idol last night. I got to tell you, I don't know if it was just last night's episode or what. I just found the singer's kind of weak.
Did you see that the ratings are really not? The ratings aren't doing well.
Oh,
And
really?
There's a rumor now. I was reading Rob Shooter's stuff, and Rob said that there's a rumor going around that it could possibly be that Carrie Underwood, that people aren't feeling Carrie Underwood, which would suck because
I don't know.
I love her.
She was great last night, but
Yeah.
and Lionel Richie and they're all good. They're great, but the talent. I mean, they're still in auditions, so you don't have like a big like huge band and lighting and stuff. They're just in front of a piano. But last night was like, it's okay.
Okay. I mean,
Go ahead, Nate.
okay,
Not
that's
to
not a
ruin it.
spoiler. That's not a spoiler. But it doesn't. I hate to say this. Doesn't everything have its time? Right?
Yeah.
And
Well,
it's something. You
if
can't
you
pin
remember,
it on something.
it went away, right? And then they revamped it and brought it back. But now, like, Carrie's new. There's a new, it was doing better last season, so they're trying to figure out why. You know?
Right.
So
well, I can't speak for the rest of the season. I just watched last night, and I'm not saying the judges had anything, the coaches had anything to do with it. I just the talent they chose, I thought was just all kind
Really?
of okay. And you would hear someone singing, performing, and you'd be like, "Oh God, that's awful!" And they would give them standing ovations. Like, what?
Yeah, so you need to bring back Simon.
Yeah.
Or someone like Simon.
Yeah, because I love American Idol. It's the first one in,
Yeah, and Simon, we enjoyed Simon when he was nasty Simon. Like now he had a kid and he's nicer Simon now.
Yeah, we don't like
Would you
that.
even do a Simon now?
Well, that's
Yes.
the thing. Well,
You can do whatever you want to do. You just have
Yeah.
to deal with what other people think. Oh, well.
Yeah.
God, he's like, I deal with it all the time.
Yeah, who cares?
There is that.
Oh,
All
you
right.
know what? The show that we're loving, the one that Gandhi recommended, Running Point.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, it's so good.
You
We
haven't-
haven't finished it yet because we haven't had time. But
I've finished it. Let me tell you everything that happened.
no, please, Nate.
Okay, take my headphones off.
All right. Anyway, yeah, Running Point's great. I love Kate Hudson. She does a fantastic
Yeah,
job.
she's awesome.
All right. With that said, we'll be right back.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
Guy Fieri is here, and one of my favorite conversations about diners, drive-ins, and dives is how the show is put together.
Oh, you mean with duct tape and a stick, baling wire?
That feeling of owning your first Mercedes-Benz is hard to believe, but it's real. From the leather stitching to the iconic design, every element of a Mercedes lives up to its reputation. See for yourself at your local dealer. Offers are waiting.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Yeah, several people checking in. They saw that Nicole Kidman movie, Holland. Listen, this is actually a description a friend of mine told me. Holland is by far the most bizarre movie I've ever fallen asleep and woken up to.
Oh.
Actually, my friend told me the same thing this texter is saying. I can't tell if things came out of left field or I was just napping through the important parts. I don't regret watching it, but I wouldn't tell someone else to watch it either. Another friend of ours, Michelle, said it's just a weird movie. Holland. I like weird movies. I'm a weird movie kind of guy, aren't you?
Depends.
Yeah.
I'm interested when someone says it's very weird, but then sometimes I get really upset at how weird it was.
Danielle is so skippy after that big Yankees win over the weekend.
It was so good.
And you're really thinking that bat had a lot to do with it?
Well, no, Judge didn't use that bat, so I don't think Judge, hit more than he's ever hit in a game, so I don't think that had anything to do with it for him. But I think it could have helped. But it's a legal bat. They decided to change up their bat game, and hey, now people are following suit. They said, "Oh, working for the Yankees, now we're going to try to do it." So
All right. Here's the thing about these bats.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that people are saying, no, this is unfair. I'm sure they're going to investigate it, and they're going to try to look at it upside down.
It's legal. People are so stupid. They really are.
Stupid.
People just can't, people always have something to say. If someone is doing better than you are, you have something to say. That's how it works.
What up, Scary?
I saw a reaction online, and some people are saying that this could actually make the game better because people want to see more home runs. They don't like the pitchers' duels in the low-scoring games. So if everyone in the league starts using this bat, which is legal, then by all means, then let more runs.
Right.
And the game is, more home runs, more excitement.
I mean, you have to admit, our house, people were screaming our heads off. My husband does not have a voice still so if you can do that all the time and enjoy the game like that, that's insane. And my husband would like you to know it's not just the freaking bats. So he's texting me.
But is this the same as putting the bumper guards up on a bowling alley?
No.
Training wheels on a bicycle, same thing?
No.
Hey, has anyone seen the Dove full body deodorant commercials?
Oh,
I mean, you have Gandhi?
Yes. I've heard them much more than I've seen them, and I'm astounded.
Am I wrong in saying they're using my back, my crack, my neck, my back, and my crack?
You're not wrong. That's what they're using.
They're using that song?
Yeah, it's deodorant for your full body, so you're supposed to put it anywhere where there might be a little funk. And they say my neck, my back, my pits, and all that.
It's like a Kids Bop version of that song.
But it's hilarious. When you actually listen to it, which I'm sure Garrett can pull the sound of it at some point, but when you listen to it, it's like, what the hell is going on with this?
It's one of those, it's one of those if you know kind of commercials.
My
I think
neck,
it's brilliant. It gets the
my
point
back.
across.
Mhm.
People know what it's for.
Well, no, I know, but there are a lot of people that have never heard that song, believe it or not. And they're just astounded. When we were in the Caribbean and there was a guy working at the hotel, and we taught him that song. What? And he was rapping it day in, day out. It was hilarious. He's like, you Americans are so funny. I mean, yeah, we really are. So you can put this deodorant on anything and everything on your body?
They're saying you can put it all over the place.
But this isn't the first one. They have that Mando one for you guys that you put all over everything or something. There's a man one that's out there.
Old Spice
right.
has a
And
whole
yeah,
body
so
deodorant.
this isn't the first time it's, maybe this is just because the commercial's different, so it's getting more.
I love that.
Yeah, I don't think it's the product that's wild. I think it's the
That was a smooth
advertising.
move. Well, I know, but Old Spice, they have Ball Spice, right? Is that what they call that?
Do they? Scotty's shaking his head. Scotty uses all that stuff.
What's scary? I mean, Scotty, is it Ball Spice?
No,
what is
it's just Old Spice, but it's all over deodorant. All the companies have them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the Mando woman because she goes under your boobs and everything. She does that whole commercial where she talks about everywhere they go.
Does it really smell under your boobs?
I don't know.
I don't really. I don't know. I don't.
What's a yes, no?
I imagine it would have to. Like it does pool. You get sweat pools under there. So if there's sweat pooling, then yeah, why wouldn't it?
It's a crease there. Right?
Yeah.
What do you use, Nate?
Me? I use the Old Spice collection. I think Night Panther is what I use now.
Oh, I like
They do have
Captain.
great ones. You like Captain? Where are you using one name? It's Skanky or something like that. It
You're
starts with an
using
S.
a deodorant called Skanky.
No. It's like that. It's an Old Spice. Old Spice has the best deodorant names.
I think it's Wolfthorn and
Bergamot or something.
Yeah, there's a whole animal collection. Hang on.
Brave
There's another one.
something. There's a brave something.
It's hold on. Let me look at. Can we look that up? Hold on. Old Spice. We're doing this live. Doing it live. Old Spice.
Oh, Bear Glove. I used to use Bear Glove.
Bear Glove.
Old Spice. That's not the one I'm thinking. I guess I could just go find a stick of it.
Mayan Pride. Did you already say that one?
No, that's not.
Kraken Guard is a good one, too.
That sounds awesome. Kraken Guard.
Has a nice sea smell to it.
It does?
Yeah. It's got like a hint of the ocean.
Ugh. Is that what you want any part of your body to smell like?
No.
Wait,
I don't want
The ocean smells fantastic. What are you guys
Not if it's on your crotch.
Don't forget Swagger. That's the one that should be on your crotch.
Swagger. That's the one we're using.
Yes.
We're using Swagger.
That's the one that should be on your crotch. Come on, guys.
Listen to these. All their deodorants. Yeah, Old Spice has great deodorant names.
Eagle Fangs is another.
Hold on.
I tried that one.
There's Swagger, Himalayan Sea Salt, Aqua Reef, Lavender and Mint, Night Panther you were talking about. I don't know about that one. Kraken Guard, you mentioned that one. Yeah. Wolf Thorn. How do they come up with these names? They all sound like
fantastic names. And all of the labels would be great tattoos, don't you think?
Yeah.
They're great.
Yeah.
And you see, Old Spice was it was a dead brand for many years because they only had the Old Spice stuff, like aftershave. And that was it. And it was just like, no one's going to use that. And then someone got wise and said, let's make some cool-ass deodorant names and put, like, tattoo art on the cover. Crankin' Spice. Yeah. I'm in.
So good.
You guys tried Nut Rub?
What?
Nut Rub. Is that an Old Spice spice? I don't think so.
It's cologne for down there.
Oh.
Sounds like something you pay extra for.
Nut Rub.
That's a happy ending after the.
Well, I know. At least they tell you what it is. I mean, if someone said Nut Rub deodorant, you know exactly where you put it. The directions are on the title.
Ask for it by name.
I can always tell when Gandhi is like on the hunt for something online. What are you looking for?
No, I'm just trying to figure out some of the things with the things that you guys are saying. Like, I know that. Well, first of all, I'm flabbergasted that Nate thinks the ocean is a good scent for any part of your body. But
what?
Well, okay, stop it.
How is that?
Are you having a seizure? What are you
The
doing?
ocean smells clean and fresh. Am I the only person that thinks this?
I like it.
You're
don't
thinking
mind
of
it.
like
No, it
low
doesn't.
tide.
Yeah, you don't like not fishy smell.
No,
I feel like the
no.
ocean has a scent of seafood.
I know, and that I love it when you're eating fish. And someone will say, this tastes really fishy. Oh, it's not fishy. It just smells like the ocean. Well, it's the same thing, is it not?
He likes the fishy smell.
I don't like low tide ocean smell. I like high tide breeze. Cool. Yeah, things.
Ocean breeze. My
breeze.
soap is ocean breeze. I have that. I have the candle called ocean breeze.
I know, but if you were dating someone and things got intimate and you smelled ocean breeze wafting up, I'm like, I don't know.
I know the smell Gandhi's talking about. It's that smell.
Like algae.
Right.
Yeah.
You know algae?
It's not a good smell.
Well, no,
Look,
I was.
new Old Spice smell barnacles.
Ew. See, yeah, that. No. Like aquariums, no. That's not the smell that I want to be smelling anywhere. But I was trying to look up if we should really be spraying body parts with any of this stuff.
What does it say?
Not really.
Yeah. They do say it could
I
cause
don't think you want to
infection.
get in something.
No.
Yeah.
The Mando says for pits, packages, and feet.
Like,
That's
how
what it
can one
says.
product be good for all of
So
that?
here's let me ask you a question. You rubbing that on your junk and then putting it the rest of your body
Yeah,
too?
it's a roll-on. Ew.
You really should have one for your junk and one for
Right.
everything else.
Yeah.
I'm really saying.
You ever have Jolly Jules? Jolly Jules is another one. You spray it all over yourself.
She used to work here.
Scary, Jolly Jules.
Yeah.
She was a cheerleader on our softball team.
Right.
Scary, you're mentioning all these names. Do you have all these in your medicine cabinet?
No,
Do you have
but
Jolly Jules?
He's looking
stocked
it
up?
up.
No.
Googled it.
I have ball. It's called ball something or other. It's a black bottle. It's been sitting there. I don't use it very often.
I think Jolly Jewel does the nut rub you were talking about earlier.
Oh God! But hold on. Back to this black bottle of ball stuff. You say you don't use it that often. What occasion would you use it for? Just asking for a friend.
It was gifted to me by Sam, and it sits there in my shower.
Wait,
and
Sam
my
gave you something for your balls?
Yeah, it came in a package.
Was
It was
that a
a
gift?
couple. No,
I
it was
beg your pardon?
I've got
it's over a
questions.
year old, and I'm
Who did
afraid
what?
to use it. I think it might have gone bad. I don't know. It's called ball scrub or ball
Is that
something.
some sort of HR violation?
It's a black bottle.
Well, I know.
I'll
but
bring
you
it in tomorrow.
Please don't. You specifically said I just use it from time to time. So what occasion are you preparing your body for? Where you need ball scrub arena or whatever it is?
Anniversary?
Well, basically, if I know I'm be with my girlfriend, I suppose, but I haven't even used it in over a year.
Oh,
it has
poor
to be.
Robin.
It's tingly. Well, because it doesn't do.
You shouldn't put anything down there that's tingly. That's going to cause infection.
It's a marketing gimmick.
Is it called Ballgasmic sack wash?
That's not it.
Activated charcoal.
That's
the
not
one
it.
that Nate uses.
Sack wash.
Yeah, that's a
You use
16-ounce
a
bottle. You can't get that through the airport.
Security.
I have a question for the guys.
Yeah. Yes. What?
So I know a lot of you powder your nuts.
Yes, daily.
Okay, perfect. You're the perfect guy for this. Now, when you do have a swamp situation down there and you've got powder, tons of powder, doesn't it like ball up into little
it doesn't
sweaty
form
powder
like a
balls?
paste or anything.
It turns into a paste.
It
Ew,
seems
gross.
like it does. It doesn't?
No,
keeps it dry.
It just keeps it dry.
Well, I mean, no one on this show is athletic enough to experience it.
Can I just tell you the description for the Mando? It says pits, butt cracks, stinky crevices, feet, packages, grundle, and balls.
Oh my God, my grundle.
The scientific name of the grundle.
What is how do you dispense? Is it a roll-on?
Yeah.
There's a stick and there's cream.
Okay, so you're going to rub that on the bottom of your feet and then on your area?
That's what I
No,
said. We
no.
can't do that. You need separate ones for separate things.
Why? Because I'm assuming when you use it, your area has been washed.
Well, I
If
don't.
it's like an out of the
You're
shower
gonna have
thing.
athlete's foot on your ball.
Let me tell you.
Why is there? No one's walking on my balls. What are you talking
And
about?
I don't think that that's what the guys do. I think a lot of the guys are like, I don't need to shower. Let me just roll this on everything.
Correct.
I'm telling you. So that's going everywhere, and
Nate.
that's disgusting.
Can I borrow some of your Ballgasmic sack wash?
I'll bring it in.
All right,
Smells
please do.
fresh.
And Scary, bring in that ball, whatever it is.
I'll
that
bring
you
it in
use
tomorrow. Yeah, I never
once
use
a
it.
quarter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
But it's in your shower. It's ready to go just in case. But you think maybe it's expired?
That's why I don't use it anymore. I'm like, I just forgot all about it.
Somebody tells me that stuff doesn't expire.
It doesn't expire.
I'm just thinking. Should we do three things here with Gandhi?
Yes.
Okay, we'll get into that. And I don't know where this show has just gone down the crapper. Let's go. Let's see. This is all you, Gandhi. We're going to just turn our mics off because we've just really gone overboard.
Okay.
What do you got going on?
Okay. President Trump says he is not joking about serving for a potential third term. During a phone call with NBC News, Trump was asked about joking multiple times about serving 3 times, to which he replied that it wasn't a joke at all, while also claiming he has the highest poll numbers of any Republican for the last 100 years. He went on to add that there were methods of making it happen and said lots of his allies want him to. Being elected 3 times as a president is prohibited by the Constitution under the 22nd Amendment. We know a lot of people, especially in the Midwest today, are waking up to some serious destruction because massive storms swept through the area. Now the East Coast is preparing for the same. We're looking for strong storms, hail, and tornadoes that are possible all the way from Alabama into Virginia. The storms could affect travel from New Orleans up to New York City. More than 450,000 power outages were reported across Indiana, Michigan, and Wisconsin Sunday as storms caused damage to trees and also rooftops. And finally, we mentioned this earlier, but Apple is turning its attention to the health industry. According to Bloomberg, the company is revitalizing its health app that includes a new AI doctor enabled to personalize care. It's working to advance health sensors and work through operational roadblocks related to monitoring glucose and blood oxygen levels. The company is also including a food tracking feature. The new features are expected to be released sometime next year. And those are your 3 things.
Who chooses to get up at this?
I know.
Early morning.
Full blast. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Banking with Capital One helps you keep more money in your wallet with no fees or minimums on checking accounts and no overdraft fees. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One N.A. member FDIC.
This is Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
We've been talking off and on since Friday about Ultra Music Festival that was happening this past weekend in Miami. And we were hearing bits and pieces from people and friends who were there, loved it. One of my friends is sending me tons of video. It looks like you just had a great time. These music festivals are amazing, especially if you are able to hop on a plane and fly to another country to go to one of these festivals. That's my goal. I want to do Tomorrowland. I talk about it all the time.
Yeah, you do.
Did you see any of the footage from Tomorrowland this past year?
Yes,
it was
and
awesome.
it looks amazing.
It is over the top. I mean, it is a city and a half.
Yeah.
And the staging is so beautiful, especially the main stage. The main stage has digital screens and water fountains and colorful lighting.
Yeah,
and
the lighting is incredible. That's my favorite part of watching that. The lights.
It's
and
insane. Let's go, Danielle. Let's go.
I think we should do the show from there next year. Come on.
I'm sure we'd fit right in. But it's just a thought. I think you go to Brussels. I think that's where it's located. If you do a search for Don't You Worry Child, you know the song by Swedish House Mafia? Mm-hmm. Do a search for Don't You Worry Child, Swedish House Mafia, Tomorrowland, and watch the video. The energy in this thing, I sent it to Froggy. Remember that, Froggy? It's just
it's incredible.
It makes you just want to be there. You're just like, wow, to be a part of that would just be a dream.
Oh, wow.
You know? Just incredible. So
There's, like,
let's try to do
fountains
that.
and all kinds of stuff going on behind them.
How much money do you think they spend on like the lighting and all that?
Oh,
for
how much
all
money
of
do
it?
they make?
Oh, yeah. True.
Yeah, I was looking at some of the prices for next year's Ultra coming up in Miami, and it's big dollars if you want to do all the days and stuff.
And I bet you would have to have booked like your hotel and stuff ahead of time, like a year ahead. I'm sure everything's sold out already.
Hotel? No, you sleep in tents.
Oh,
What are you
yeah,
talking
you're
about?
going to sleep in a tent? Come on now.
Oh, you know me. I love tent life.
Oh,
we
yeah.
broadcast from down there? That would be great. Let's take the whole show down
I
there.
where were you?
but
We
like-
just said that like
no,
5
but
minutes
from
ago.
the scene, like in the middle of the crowd.
What, she just said
I
that.
said that like 5 minutes ago. Like, you
But it's okay. Well, you know, it's worthy of revisiting. Yeah, it's worthy of revisiting. I'm going to play it. This is nowhere near as fun as the Tomorrowland video. Swedish House Mafia, Don't You Worry Child. Love this song.
There was a time I used to look into my father's eyes.
Elvis Duran.
Who the writes these things?
Why don't you have a piece of bread and maybe you'll calm down a little?
And the morning show.
All right, show's done. Let's get out of here. Till next time, say peace out, everybody.
Peace out, everybody.